Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. If you can hear me, I hope you can. Welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. Today or tonight, I'm going to be remembering Stephen Lawrence. I'm going to be remembering Stephen Lawrence. Normally, I do different sections of videos on people that's passed away through murder, racist murders, police murders, injustices. There's all types on this channel. So today is Stephen Lawrence. So I'm going to read how Stephen Lawrence died. Stephen Lawrence, 13th of September 1974 to the 22nd of April 1993, was a Black British teenager from Plumstead, southeast London, who was murdered in a racial motivated attack while waiting for a bus stop in West Hall, Elton, on the evening of the 22nd of April 1993. The case became a class cabaret. Its fallout to include a cultural changes of attitudes on racism and the police, and to the law and the police practice. It also led to practical revocation of the rule double jeopardy. Two of the perpetrators was convicted of murder in 2012. After the initial investigation, 5 suspects was arrested but not charged. It was suggested during the investigation that Lawrence was killed because he was Black, and the handling of the case by the police and Crown Prosecution Service was affected by the race. A 1998 public inquiry headed by Sir William Macpherson examined the original police service, investigating that concluded that the force was institutionally racist. It is also recommended that the double jeopardy rule should be repeated in murder cases to allow a retrial upon a new and compelling event. This was effected in 2005 upon interact of the Criminal Justice Act 2003. The publication in 1999 of the resulting Macpherson report has been called one of the most important moments in the modern history of criminal justice in Britain. Jack Straw said that the ordering and the inquiry was that the most important decision was made during the Home Secretary from 1997 to 2001. Okay, let's get to the murder. Lawrence had spent the day of Thursday, 22nd of April 1993 at Blackheath Bluecoat School. After school, he visited the shops in Lewisham, then travelled by bus to his uncle's in Grove Park. He joined there by Dwayne Brooks. They played video games until leaving about 10 p.m. After realising that the 286 bus on which they were travelling will get home late, they decided to change for an either bus route 161 or 122 on Wells Hall Road. Excuse me. Lawrence and Brooks arrived at the bus stop on Wells Road at 10:25. Lawrence walked along Walhall Road to the junction of Dickens Road to see if he could see a bus coming, then went back towards the bus stop. Brooks was still on the Walhall Road between Dickens Road and the roundabout of Winchester Way. God, we need to get to the attack. The attackers. Brooks saw a group of 5 or 6 white youths crossing Rochester Way on the opposite side of the street near the area of the zebra crossing, moving towards them. At just 10:38 p.m., he called to ask whether Lawrence saw the bus coming. Brooks claimed that he heard one of Lawrence's assailants saying what the N-word. As they all quickly crossed the road and engulfed Lawrence, the attackers forced Lawrence down to the ground, then stabbed him to death about 5 inches, 13 centimeters, both sides of the front of his body, in the collarbone and the left shoulder, both wounds severe, before going towards the lung. Lawrence lost all feeling in his right arm and his breathing was constricted. While he was losing blood from 4 major blood vessels, Brooks began running and shouted for Lawrence to run to escape with him. While the attackers disappeared down Dickinson Road, Brooks and Lawrence ran into the direction of Shooters Hill. Sorry. Lawrence collapsed after running 130 yards. He bled to death soon afterwards. The pathologist recorded that Lawrence managing to run this distance with practically collapsed lung was a testimony to his physical fitness. Oh my gosh, why am I so... Brooks ran to call an ambulance while off-duty officer stopped his car and covered Lawrence with a blanket, and Lawrence was taken to the Brook General Hospital by 11 p.m. He had already died. So this is the story of Stephen Lawrence's death. I'm really not sounding well today, am I? This is the sketch of the inquest of the men that was trialed. Don't know if you can hear me because I'm not feeling very well right now today. So I just think I needed to do my videos regardless. But yeah, this is the sketches. Anyways, this is Doreen Lawrence and Neville Lawrence, the parents of Stephen Lawrence. Stephen Lawrence would have been probably about 46 by in 2021. Because he was born in 1974. So he'll probably be about my age, in his 40s right now. Very ambitious young man. Architecture, I think, was his thing. He had a lot of ambition. So it's a shame that such a life was taken so young. So they have a Stephen Lawrence Remembrance Day today. I think it is, to remember him, to remember his death. The assailants, they got retrialed, and you know, I think, let me look. I think they got retried. They made lots of appeals, the Lawrences, lots of appeals from January 2012 to August 2012. They didn't, I think they did get one conviction of one person, or it got dropped. So we are remembering Stephen Lawrence. And I know this might be a very short video, but I thought I'll put this one out. So we're going to show the fight for him. Because the parents, they suffered a lot. Though she did take her OBE at one point, I think she gave it back. I'm not even sure. But on this day, we remember Stephen Lawrence. So please like and comment as well. On this video, I'm going to be doing lots of short ones because there's only so much explaining you can do, and I do want to have an interaction at one point with people. So I'm going to leave it there because Stephen Lawrence is still remembered to this day. It just shows how easy you can get killed as a person, as a melanated, as a black person. I'm not going to say the melanated person, but as a black person. This is one of the cases. So I thought I will highlight Stephen Lawrence. So with that said, I'm going to leave him on the screen, actually. I'm not going to take him off. So with that said, we celebrate his life, we remember him. He would have been a great somebody. He's taken in a very young time in his life. You know, I can't really express it because around them times I was a teenager when he died. So yeah, there's not a lot I can say. It's one of those tragedies that you can't put words into it, to be honest. So yeah, so please like and subscribe, comment. I read what happened the day he died because I feel that you have to read these things, you know, making the victims real and all. As for reading about the trial, there's no point in reading about the trial because it took him a long time to get justice. So with that said, I'm going to come off. I'm not going to, what do you call it, go on and on. Yeah. So have a good day, have a good evening, whatever you're doing right now. Please comment, put hearts to remember him. You know, say his name, however, because his name needs to be mentioned too, amongst others. So I'm going to come off. Okay, have a good day, have a good night.